What is up, peeps? Welcome to your favorite console player on Warzone. Today, I'm gonna be showing you guys the top 5 meta loadouts for snipers. And no, I won't be talking about the 3-line or the Type 99, all right? Those guns just feel like pea shooters. The loadouts I'm about to show you guys, every single one of them will just feel amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, let's jump right into a loadout. But before, shout out to my no-take gang. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be featured here, comment it down below. With that being said, let's jump right into the setups. So for the first one, we're gonna go with my baby, my all-time favorite. If I want to go super aggressive, quick scoping, that is gonna be the Swiss. And the reason why I chose the Swiss is because of the amazing chest damage that it has, but also the ADS speed on this gun is unlike any other. For the muzzle, we're gonna go with the GRU suppressor. We need that damage range. For the barrel, we're gonna go with the combat recon. Again, best in bullet velocity. We're gonna choose a laser on this one, and that is gonna be the SWAT 5 milliwatt laser, which actually does give you some ADS speed time. No optic in this one. For the stock, we're gonna go with the last one, the Raider stock, giving us sprint to fire, aim walking movement speed, and ADS firing movement speed. And then we're also going to go with the rear grip, and that is going to go with the serpent wrap, giving us more ADS speed. And again, this is going to be the super all-time fastest quick scoping sniper with really good damage, even better than the Kar98. Let's jump into the next one. And the second one is going to be my baby, the Kar98. Now, just because the Swiss is better, in my opinion, doesn't mean the Kar98 is not good. And one of the reasons it is because it's one of the easiest snipers to use, and that is the aim assist. The aim assist on this gun is so easy to hit your shots. So for this one, for the muzzle, we're going to go monolithic suppressor. I really do not recommend you going like full-on aggressive sniper, like taking off the monolithic and taking off the barrel. This sniper, the Kar98, really has garbage stats. I mean, the one-shot potential in this gun is horrible, but again, the ease of hitting people is just amazing. So we're going to try to get that max damage range as possible. And then for the barrel, we're going to go again with the best one in damage range, being the last one. For the laser, we're going to go with the tac laser. For the optic, please, for the love of God, do not select the variable zoom on the Kar98. We're going to go with the normal sniper scope, and as well change that reticle. This one is goddamn ugly, so we're going to go with this one right here. And then it's a lot of people either choose the stock or the stippled grip. Now, the stock right here gives you a little bit better ADS speed, but the rear grip, the stippled one, is better in my opinion because it gives you a little bit less with the ADS speed, but it gives you faster to get your weapon ready, and also like faster sprint to fire and faster tactical sprint to fire. So this one just gives you a little bit more overall speed for the gun. So this is going to be my favorite, my best Kar98 setup. Now, next up for number 3, I got your one shot across the whole map, bullet velocity, crazy sniping. This one is good for Caldera and for Fortune's Keep. For Rebirth, I feel it's a little bit slow, but if you're not playing Rebirth, this is the sniper to run. Better than any of them. For the HDR, for this one, we're going to be running the monolithic suppressor for here. For the barrel, we're going to go with the first one, which is actually the best in damage range, bullet velocity, and that is what we want. We're also going to run a tac laser on this one, and pay attention here. A lot of people always say, why does your HDR aim a little bit faster than mine? Do not run a variable zoom on this one. Just please, for the love of God, don't do that. And then run the stock, and we're going to run the first one, the FTAC Stalker Scout, which is going to give us ADS speed. Now, do not run the extra magazine. What I'd like to run on this one is you got two options. You can run the sleight of hand for faster reloading, but what I like to run is the FMJ. And the reason is because sometimes you're shooting people really far away, or they're trying to hide behind a tree or behind something, behind the loadout that they just dropped, and you can shoot them with the HDRs, with the FMJ. So I like running the FMJ on this one. Now, that's not to say that the Vanguard snipers are bad, right? I just don't like the Type 99 or the 3-line, but I do like the Vanguard Kar98, and this is going to be a little unique loadout. It's going to be a combination of good aggressive sniping, right, but with good damage range. So for the muzzle, we're going to go with the Scout Silencer, and the reason is because it gives you good bullet velocity, but it doesn't have any cons, right? It's not slowing your sniper down. Next up for the barrel, we are going to go with this one, with the REO2K, which gives us the best in damage, upper extremities damage, and the bullet velocity. This is the best one for that extra damage range, right? And that's something that we want. And then for the optic, we're not going to run any optic on this one. We're just going to use the nice clean scope that this gun has. For the stock, we're going to go with the VDD98, which gives us aim walking movement speed, aim walking steadiness, in the initial fire and recoil. Now, the reason why I went with this one instead of the short stock, I noticed that with the sniper scope, it was moving just a tad bit. So the VDD allows you to be quick while you're ADSing, but again, it gives you that aim walking steadiness, right? So you can be aiming down sight, moving your sniper, and it is not gonna move any. So try this stock, you will love it. And then for the perk number 1, we're gonna go with Fleet, which gives you weapon swap quickness, but also movement speed. Next up for perk number 2, we're gonna go with On Hand, which gives us ADS speed, something that we want on our snipers. Next up for the rear grip, we're gonna go with the Fabric, which is gonna be all the way on the bottom, giving us ADS speed, sprint to fire speed, and hip fire accuracy. Next up for the magazine, we're gonna go with the 8mm Clouser 5 round fast mags. For the ammunition, obviously we're gonna go with the Lengthen, giving us extra bullet velocity. And then for the underbarrel, we are gonna go with the best one in movement, being the SMLE pistol grip, all right? Giving us sprint to fire speed, ADS speed, hip fire accuracy, and more aim walking movement speed. And this is gonna be my best Kar98. Now let's go with the last one. And for the last one, we got another semi-aggressive sniper that you can use in Rebirth, and that is gonna be the SPR. And one of the reasons, again, why I chose this is because it just feels so good. I mean, the bullet velocity on this gun is still great, and it just feels so smooth and so satisfying to hit people, and it's pretty damn easy. So for the muzzle, we're gonna go with the monolithic. For the barrel, we're gonna go for the best in damage range, being the SPR 26-inch. And for this one, we're also gonna run a tack laser. Since it is a marksman, we do have to put an optic on this one, so we're gonna go ahead and put the normal sniper scope, the Solo Zero SPR 28mm. And then we're gonna have to run with the magazine. So we're gonna roll with the magazine, and we are gonna use the normal round. So the Lapua is actually a little bit better, bullet velocity and stuff like that, but it is gonna slow you down. So if you're gonna be playing Rebirth and stuff like that, normal round is gonna be a little bit better. I mean, the bullet velocity is not that great, but again, it's not gonna slow you down as much as the Lapua round. So that is why we're gonna go with this one. And I know True Game Data, I think, posted one where you could take the monolithic out and then go with the perk and put the focus, which just gives you like zero flinch. You could try that. I just feel like going really aggressive with a sniper and not having a suppressor could really hurt you. So you could try that combination, but again, this is the one I run for this one. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what is your favorite sniper all time down below in the comment section. Peace out. I'll see you guys in the next one.